slide. So I wanted to share with you like my failures. So I know I just kind of rambled, but I think that's a common theme with my experiences. I feel like my whole life I just did things and never really found a common theme. But just to kind of summarize for you guys, my main failures were, despite having 8 years of work experience at age 22 today, I only realized what I wanted to do 6 months ago. So that's kind of a failure. So I felt like I was just checking off things I wouldn't be good at, but I wasn't really good at anything, really. So growing up, I also took ballet, piano, violin, mandolin, and a bunch of other lessons like I'm sure a lot of you guys here do. But at this point in my life, I probably can only play Frosty the Snowman on the piano, which is kind of a fail. So I was always an overachiever, but I was always burning out, becoming jaded. And I was always ashamed, and I felt like I totally failed myself and my parents when I resigned from my first job. So these are some of the biggest failures in my life that really ended up shaping me. Next slide. So what I've come to learn, and what I really hope that every single one of you guys in the room that are going through high school or whatever stage you are in life can really remember, is number one, that you can't impress everybody. I tried so hard to impress my peers, my parents, but ultimately it's about yourself and impressing the people who matter. The second thing is balance means everything. I didn't learn how to balance because I thought I was doing great whenever my calendar was packed from 9 to 11. And I realized that, it's actually good to have some blanks. It's actually good to have some good, high-quality chunks of time where you actively engage with an activity, instead of just saying, oh, I have to go to this other thing. You need to really figure out what you really like and stick to those things and do them well. And also, if you're one of the lucky ones, if you already know that you want to do graphic design, you want to be an artist, you want to be a doctor, then stick with it. You're so lucky. You do not know how privileged and great you have it, because, I'm happy with my job, but I still don't know, what exactly makes me click. It's a combination of things, but I still don't know the real full answer, and I probably never will. And some things are better kept as a hobby to keep the passion going. I've sang in pubs, I've sang around the Bay Area, but I'm not going to make that my main career, because first of all, I would not afford my apartment I'm living in now. Second of all, it's just something that I would love better if I wasn't dependent on it for a living. So that's just something to keep in mind. And now that I look back, just keeping the dots, just looking at the dots, the massive jumble of dots I planted over the years are finally start to make sense. So I failed at being a good engineer. Finance was not my thing. I liked startups, but liked work-life balance better. I love writing, but not that great at it. I liked tech, but didn't like operations, and I hated retail management. Wonderful, right? So next one. So today I'm an account manager at Google, where I consult small and medium-sized businesses across all industries and verticals, and I provide them with tailored yet scalable strategies to grow their businesses online with Google. Sounds very grand, I guess, but the main thing is my prior experience working in different functions, being in different roles, has allowed me to think from their perspective. I'm able to understand the trends in the industry because I've actually been in those industries. I've been in 6 primary industries, and I find that I deal a lot better with people in those industries. So that's actually something to be thankful for. Looking back, the dots are finally starting to connect, so I'm really happy for that. So I'm going to end with another cheesy quote, but I think these quotes really do mean something when you're at that age and when you're at that point in your life where you're really trying to make a decision. So your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle. So I know that for a lot of you guys in the room, you guys are probably in high school, and to you guys what you care about is boys and grades and getting into college and just getting your parents off your back. But I really hope that you guys can all walk away with a new perspective that the things you do today matter, regardless of whether you're 10, 14, 15, or 18.